I will continue to do that. It is important for me as someone who knows what it feels like to experience injustice in ways that many of my colleagues don't, to be a voice in finding accountability, asking for mechanisms for justice for those who are maligned, oppressed, and who have had injustice done to them.
Yeah. But I actually do have something to say about that. I know I'm constantly the guy who's going on tangents about all the topics, but I really want to say something about the left's anti-Semitism. It is inherent. Not every leftist is anti-Semitic. I completely understand that. And I'm sure plenty of leftists are not even going to consider on a first-name basis the things that I'm about to say, if there are any leftists watching this. But fundamentally, if you subscribe to any socialist or communist views, and that is somehow, in many ways, baked into identity politics, right? If you subscribe to a Marxist adjacent or Marxist-linked theory, right? Or hell, even just a straight Marxist theory, you are inherently complying with anti-Semitism. And I know that sounds like something a leftist would say, but hear me out, alright? Marx specifically made I believe, a book titled On the Jewish Question. And it was basically Mein Kampf, but for communists. This is not a joke. This is real. And in that, Marx said that, essentially, Jews are enemy of the proletariat because they are complacent in capitalist systems. Basically saying that Jews are greedy and that they will interrupt the righteous workers' revolt and a bunch of other, anti-Semitic shit like that. And that is written by Marx. That happened. Marx wrote it down, published it as one of his main works of theory, and it is part of his ideological circle. Any group or any people that stand in the way of the revolution must be purged. It's how communists have always done it, and it's how socialism will always do it, even if they don't want to admit it. If you want examples, look at Venezuela. But here's the important part, right? The important part is that this is Marx talking. This is not Hitler. This is not Stalin. This is Marx, the so-called good guy of the left. The main inspiration for most leftist causes can some way be tied back to Marx. And Marx, as I've demonstrated here, was an anti-Semite. So it's not surprising that those in the left, especially those in the Democratic Party, who already have their knees deep in racism and anti-Semitism, in a couple forms or another, right, would be anti-Semitic openly because they subscribe to leftist theory, which is a derivative of Marxist teachings.
And one thing to add, Ilhan Omar is a Marxist. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a democratic socialist.
Well, then there you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's full circle, right? Full circle.
Exactly.
So I think that's all we have to mention about that. Sonny, do you have anything else?
Fuck no, I don't want to say anything that will cancel me. Alright.
Dude, I already have enough material on this podcast to cancel me 20 times over. Dude, just speak your mind, man.
No, I have nothing to say. Let's just go next topic.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.